Heyo! What's up? This is the Jest podcast, number 5. You already know what it is. We doing it big. I got a cannon today, like a serious cannon. I ground up way too much, so we got a fucking fatty on deck. Oh boy. Boy, do we have an episode today. Let's do it. And today's episode is brought to you by Big Pharma. And yeah, no. I had a beautiful, beautiful weekend. The weather's been great for like more than a week straight. It's just been so beautiful. So this weekend I just had a lot of fun just driving around with the windows down, listening to some new music. Freddie Gibbs and Madlib put out Bandana, their new album, and I'm really digging it. So I was listening to that all weekend, driving around, enjoying. It was pretty great. And then while I was driving around, literally on the side of this small highway, it's like a 35, 40 mile per hour speed limit, but there's a sidewalk. And on the sidewalk, walking down, I see this lady. And holy shit, this lady looks like she's from the 80's. Seriously. She's dressed like she works on a farm or something. Like, you know that the red checkered plaid barn girl shirt or whatever it is, and like some blue bottoms or something. And she was, damn. She just had this big ass hair and these big over ear cans, and she was just bopping. She had a runway strut going. She had her hands up. She was spinning to win. She fucking had her shit going. She was rocking it for real. She was having a great time. And I don't my first reaction was confused, and then once I realized what was going on, I was like, oh, I was just so happy. It just made my day. It was like, that is amazing. I was like, get it, girl. And then you gotta wonder, what the fuck was she listening to? I really want to know. I had some good music, and I wasn't even dancing like that. So I need to know. I should have stopped and asked her if it wasn't that damn mini highway. I could have asked her, man. Yo, these mosquitoes are dogging me. Get the fuck. They're everywhere. Oh my god. Yeah, I wish I would have known what music she was listening to. Fuck. Some Enrique Iglesias. I don't know. What has that bump to it? I don't know. Bailamos. Another rhythm take it over. Bailamos. Nah. What? Maybe some country? By the way she was dressed? I don't fucking know. Keith Urban? I don't know any country names. I bet it was good. Like, if I ever see her again, I'm totally gonna fucking run up and ask. Because I should be able to tell by the hair. Hopefully she's dressed the same dancing around again. That'd make it real easy. Yeah, great weekend. Great weather. It was interesting. There was like a random rainstorm one night, and then it just cleared up the next day. And it was amazingly clear again. It was awesome. Oh. Oh yeah, I got a couple topics today that I want to talk about. Got some topics. I want to readdress some things that I had mentioned before. I was talking about some cannabis hyper something, I couldn't remember what it was, syndrome. I remembered, it's cannabis hyperemesis syndrome, CHS. I heard about it on the JRE from Dr. Rhonda Patrick. She's so dope. You should check out her podcast, Found My Fitness. She's got some really good podcasts and some really good articles and pages on her website, foundmyfitness.com. She has tons of information on nutrition and health and aging, how to age well. longevity, that type of information. She's all about that. Yeah, she's cool. If you want to check her out, there's her shit. But what I learned about it from her, she was saying there's this phenomena that they noticed when when people's hot water is out and the hot boiler is out in an apartment complex, all all the stoners from the building end up in the hospital that day because they just get violently ill. And the reason being is that they didn't have access to a hot shower, which is the cure for cannabis hyperemesis syndrome. So when you're an all day, everyday, heavy ass smoker, and I don't know if it occurs in everyone, but this is a known phenomenon. So when you're a heavy smoker and you don't have access to this hot shower, you get violently ill. You feel stomach pains, like you got to throw up, really nauseous. You might eat less, lose weight. It doesn't feel good, and yeah, it's like a whole thing. So that's totally something to be aware of. I just want to bring that up so people know, because people tout around all the benefits of weed, but you don't always hear the downsides, right? So, I mean, something I want to do in this podcast is, I mean, I'm just like unwinding after work, just kind of rambling my thoughts, but I do want to present an honest opinion. Not even opinion, I just want to present an honest analysis of things as I can. Or my bias analysis if I'm just fucking going off on something. But if I'm trying to talk about something seriously, like cannabis, I want to treat it seriously. I want to make sure I give it an honest representation, the good and the bad, the everything. Because there might be people just starting to smoke, they might be listening, curious, and hopefully you can understand that it's not all fun and games, but a lot of it is. So do your thing, doing it big, yeah. And something else interesting that I was looking at is I'm big into like curcumin and turmeric, um, like turmeric shit, golden tea, um, like lemon ginger turmeric tea. Those teas are really good. And there's this really cool trick to increase the bioavailability of it, because if you just take in like turmeric powder, curcumin supplement is just curcumin. If you take in turmeric, it has turmeric and uh, curcumin, which is awesome. So you want to go for the actual root or the powder if you can. And both those chemicals are known to bind with this piperine chemical that's in black pepper, and it just um, makes it so your body isn't like, what the fuck is this foreign substance? Let me just clear it the fuck out right away. And it doesn't quite recognize it as an immediate threat, and it makes it all the way down into your gut, where it can actually be there for the bacteria and do what it needs to do to be effective for you. Yeah. So, if you're gonna have turmeric tea or something, sprinkle some black pepper in there. That's what I do. I got the Trader Joe's ginger lemon turmeric tea. I like to make that after lunch every day. And then I sprinkle just one of those small packets of black pepper in while I steep the tea. I like to let it sit in it for a while rather than just adding it before you drink it, because it'll soak into the water too. And while you're stirring it around, hopefully it'll start binding those molecules and start making it more ready for your body. Bioavailable. I feel so lame talking about that shit. Lame ass words, but it's some cool ass shit, right? Yeah. Oh, shit. I have this little note. Something else that I read about, I wanted to let you know about the cannabis hyperemesis syndrome, is that, so here's their explanation that I read on the website. So THC binds to both molecules in the brain, and then it also binds to molecules in the gut, and these are the known ways that it's affecting you. And we know that the gut is linked to the brain through the vagal nerve. So there's a whole lot going on there, and a whole lot to study that we don't know about, so be wary. Um, and it's known that uh, THC can affect the stomach time until it's empty. I think it extends it, which is might have a little extra acid reflux. It might shrink it though. I don't know for sure, so don't take my word on that. I don't know fucking shit. Spouting shit off like I know something. I don't know anything. Don't listen to me. Yeah, and then it's also known to affect the esophageal sphincter, and your esophagus is the sphincter before your stomach. So it might also cause acid reflux with people as well. So it's important to know that this may or may not affect you, right? And I think a mass accumulation of THC in the system might be what's affecting those systems, right? So the sphincter would be acting up and making you feel like you might vomit because it's more open and easier for these fluids to get out if anything happened, right? That makes a little sense to me. I don't know shit. Again, don't listen to me. But how it affects the time till empty on your stomach, it might decrease it. I don't know, because like when I eat a meal, I just crave wheat. Like a big meal, I crave some wheat after, and I feel like it helps me digest. Unfortunately, it also just makes me want more food too, so it kind of cancels out on that end. It ends up worse because I end up eating more calories and more food. So yeah, tricky. You gotta learn yourself, know thyself, for shows. Know thyself and do its best. Stay healthy. Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck me. Fuck me. I'm such an asshole. What am I doing telling you what to do? God damn it. Fuck you, man. Get the fuck out. What a piece of shit. Fuck this. Fuck this piece of shit. God damn. Anyways, today's episode is brought to you by Bill Cosby. Thank you, Bill. I really appreciate the sponsor. Couldn't run this podcast without you. Yeah, I'm not gonna speak up. I'm keeping my end of the bargain. But I know he did some horrible shit, so if some other people want to say what he did to them, that's all them. I feel you. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know. Some cool shit, man. Motherfuck Jeff Sessions. I'm selling dope with a weapon. Dude, I'm seriously digging this new Freddie Gibbs Madlib album, Bandana. It's their second one. Ooh, throwing the mic away. It's their second album they did together. And it's a little early to say, but I think I like it more than the first one. It's really good, man. If you're interested, totally check that shit out. Freddie Gibbs, dopest gangster rapper alive. If you haven't heard, you fucking live under a rock. Madlib, B-Sass OG, Sample Master, the Loop Digger, the one and only Lord Quaz. They're quite the team. They really are. And I'm really digging this new shit. And it hits for summer too. It's pretty good summer music, so I'm in vibing, man. Oh, I drove around so much this weekend. Seriously, just cruising, windows down, whatnot. The weather was so perfect. Even on the highway, and now I'm enjoying. I used to hate having the windows down on the highway, but lately it's really nice. It's like I pretend like I have the top down or something. If I had the money for a convertible. It's like the same thing, but convertibles are pretty badass. For shows. I had a friend in high school with a convertible, like this old ass Saab turbo. I forget what the fuck it was. It was awesome. It just fucks up your face, your hair. It's so funny. You come out, your lips are chapped as fuck. You're just like laughing and grinning the whole time. So like your gums are dry too, right? Just having a blast. You gotta bring like sunglasses or something too, cause it like gets up in your face. For reals. Ooh. Anyways, alright guys. You know what to do. Listen to your mom. Listen to your heart. And that's it. Do it big. Do it right. If you do it wrong, get up and do it again. Unless it sucks. There's something else better and more promising. Until next time, we meet again. Baby. Baby.